Okay, here
Sounds
we
good.
go. All right, welcome. Oh no, I didn't like that.
That's
Good.
okay.
All right, welcome back. If this is your first time here, I'm your host Miggy.
And I'm Kels. Hi, friends.
Yeah, so now we're gonna be doing a Pokemon Black and White Nuzlocke challenge, and this challenge specifically, we're actually gonna be doing what's called a Soul Link. So for those of you that don't know, first off, what a Nuzlocke is. Basically, a Nuzlocke means that your Pokemon, when it faints, is considered dead, so you can't use it anymore. You can either put it in a box in the PC, something that's not going to get mixed up with your other ones, or you release it. And really, you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter in each area. If you fail to, you can't re-encounter. And of course, we do want to nickname our Pokemon, because we want to build those strong bonds with them, right, Kels?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We need to link our souls with them.
Yeah, speaking of Soul
Right.
Link, yeah. A Soul Link challenge, right? The way this works is it's a co-op. So the first Pokemon that I encounter in a route and the first Pokemon that Kels encounters in a route, they are linked. Now, a proper link happens when you have the Pokemon of the opposite gender, or, well, that and their typings cannot be the same. Their primary typings can't. Now, the other kind of add-on to this is that you can't have more of the same primary types in your party, right? So if Kels has a water-type Pokemon already, and I catch a water type, that's totally fine, but I can't have that Pokemon on the party as well. Which is actually kind of nice because we can always catch these other typing combinations to make sure we have backup mons in case we lose Pokemon down the way. Kels, is there anything else you wanted to add on before we kind of jump into this?
I'm pretty sure you already covered it, but just to clarify, you can only catch one Pokemon per route, and it's the first one you encounter. But along with that, if you don't catch it, if it flees or if it faints, that route is dead. So, like, if I went to catch something on Route 5 and it ran away, neither of us can catch something on Route 5 now.
Right. The pair is considered...
Crazy. So I hope I don't...
Yeah, this will be fun, because I've watched a lot of PokeTubers do these types of challenges. I've never done one myself. Kels has never done this, so we'll see how this goes. And not gonna lie, y'all, a little bit of transparency. Took us about an hour and a half to finally get this setup working. Just audio technical difficulties. And then our first recording, I did not get the game audio going through, so we're just talking and you're like, well, there's no game, so we had to re-record.
Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, but that's okay, because if you guys want to see a blooper reel, let us know and we'll compile one for you, because there was some pretty fun conversation in that one.
Yeah, and I mean, what's kind of cool, Kels, right, is if, people leave a comment, there's a chance we could name Pokemon after them, or if they follow us on Instagram.
Absolutely. I know, so for this first episode, because we're only a few minutes in and we're trying to keep up with the same time length that we typically do, for this first episode, I'm just going to be picking some of my followers at random. But after that, if anybody wants to be named, have one of our Pokemon named after them, words are hard. If anybody wants a Pokemon named after them, just let us know in the comments or on one of our Instagram posts or message us, whatever it is. But yeah, we would love to do that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm ready to hop in if you are, Kels.
Absolutely. I am ready. So let's get all the way in there.
Yeah. I know that, I mean, this is my first time using a randomizer, so I'm just hoping that, we get to that part where we pick our Pokemon and they are randomized and I didn't accidentally, mess something up. But, we live and we learn.
It's true. And if for whatever reason it is not a randomizer, we can still play it in the same way.
Nah.
Like, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, we do the best we can with what we got. I'm gonna pick the dude, personally.
Okay. I mean, I like being a girl, and she's got nice long hair. I have nice long hair. It works.
It does work out. No, and I really love the design. And actually, a random fact, did you know that Pokemon Crystal was the first Pokemon game that actually allowed you to change your gender? you could be a boy or a girl.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
They originally wanted to implement it in Gold and Silver, but because of time constraints, they had to get the game out right away. But a lot of those features they wanted in those games, they were able to put into Crystal.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Now, I went with not all lowercase. Let me rephrase that. I went with, uppercase and lowercase letters. I don't know about you, Kels.
I typically would go with uppercase and lowercase, but I'm feeling adventurous today, so I'm all uppercase.
Nice. Yeah. And then I think, I don't remember, because it's been a while since I played some of the other ones, but I think this was the first one, too, where you get 2 rivals at the same time.
Yeah. I think so, because, beforehand you had just the one. But it's interesting because the games nowadays, I don't know if you've played Pokemon Let's Go or Pokemon Sword or Shield, Mickey.
I have not, unfortunately. My friends are going to be like, what? Well, my students more are going to be like, what?
Yeah. So, in Pokemon Let's Go, you actually got to choose the name of your rival. So, that was kind of fun. Yeah. And so I named mine after one of my best friends. And then in the newest one, Sword and Shield, you technically have 2, but only one of them really considers themselves your rival, because the other one is just the Pokemon Grand Champion, like the undefeated champion.
Right.
But he's also technically your rival. Whereas the other guy he's just your friend, and he wants to be really good, but he's not really good.
Now, here's my question, because, I've seen some Let's Plays. I believe that rival you're talking about is technically the little brother of the champion?
It's the little brother. Yeah, little brother. So, the champion's name is Leon, and then his younger brother is Hop.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, but it's interesting, because for people who have never played a Pokemon game before, your rival will typically have the opposite starter of you. Oh, you can actually start.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was going to say, we can go ahead and select our Pokemon. We can kind of view them one at a time. That way we kind of see what we're going through. We'll alternate.
Okay.
They brought us 3 Pokemon. Enjoy them. We will enjoy them very nicely.
Absolutely.
Ooh, okay, so my first one's a Jinx.
Okay. My first one is actually Tepig.
Oh, I hope I didn't mess up your ROM. Go ahead and pick the next one to your right.
Oh, I think I have all of the normal one. Grass-type Snivy.
Okay, alright, so we will be right back.
Alright, friends. So, Kels is a dingus. And I use that word as nicely as I can. I downloaded the wrong ROM. So, that was a good job for me. But now we're back. We got everything taken care of. Everything's good. Just shows we're human. We're not perfect. We're also amateurs, and that's a wonderful thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, let's find out what my randomized Pokemon are.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. We already saw my first 2, we'll see Kels's first 2. And we were talking behind the scenes, and something I forgot to mention too, the randomizer also randomizes Pokemon abilities. So, ooh, okay, 2 ice types. We got a Delibird. So we already can't pair up Jinx and Delibird. Not that I would necessarily want to.
No, okay. Next one for me is...
I believe, if memory serves me correct, this was the best starter for the game. But again, it is randomized, so... yeah, just some food for thought. It is crazy, though, that you and I both got primary ice and grass as our first 2 types.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and check your next one, Mick.
Yep, let's do it. Pikachu!
Oh, okay. And then for me...
Whale Lord.
Wait.
Okay, so you got some beefy tank there.
Dang.
I don't remember if it was this game, but Whale Lord does eventually learn Water Spout, which the higher your HP is, the more powerful the attack is. But he is slow, so he's more likely than not going to take advantage of that.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So, personally, Kels, I'm leaning Jinx, and Superior, but I'm not sure. What do you think?
I mean, as soon as I saw Superior, I had it in my head that that's the way I was gonna go. So.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna take a look here real quick and make sure I figure out what his stats are, because I'm trying to remember if he's more of a physical. Because I don't remember if in this game they took care of the physical special split. You do get Leaf Blade, which is a good physical attack, but again, just kind of making sure. Okay, you are actually really good defensively and special defensively. Your attack's even, and you're a fast Pokemon. I'd say go for it.
Yes! And I mean, I always love Jinx. I mean, Nicki Minaj in the house sounds great.
So let's stick with this. So this is our first pair.
Our first pair! So exciting.
Right. And something that we didn't mention earlier was that static mons also count as pairs as long as their typings aren't the same. So we don't have to worry about gender for those, but yeah. So, and actually, something that most people don't know, your Nuzlocke doesn't officially start until you get Pokeballs. So, right, if you lose to either of these battles, we're not officially out, out for the count. But the rivals do get to keep their Pokemon for the rest of the game. So, gotta make sure we're weary of that.
Interesting. Did you notice that their names are randomized too?
Yes, I did actually do that, so I'm very, very happy about that. I've decided let's just go as random as possible. So, ooh, I've already got a couple of good attacks right away. I believe, yeah. I mean, let's just go into it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know that I'm not gonna have any trouble since my Ice type will take care of the grass and fighting, but. That's...
Not very effective.
I already froze Pikachu on that first one. Dang. What attacks do you have? Let's take a look.
I have Tackle, Leer, Vine Whip, and Wrap.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So, I mean, just go to town on him.
Well, Vine Whip is not effective, as I've already discovered, because I forgot that grass against ice is not good. So.
Right.
Oh, you healed me! Oh, thanks, Delibird.
Right. I think it's a 1 in 10 chance you get healed. The other chance is it's a random attack power, so... Yeah. I'm already out of my battle. I'm on to my next rival.
I'm almost done. I'm done.
Nice. Now, you're actually lucky because I don't think Delibird can really learn too many moves that are going to be super effective against you, except for Fly, but I don't think the trainers are going to teach him Fly.
Probably not.
Wow, you're already level 7?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh, I almost hit level 8, too.
Oh my goodness. Whew. Wow. That was insane. I wonder if it's because you fought the Pokemon typing that you were weak against, that it's like an experience boost. I've heard of stuff like that in some of the older games.
I mean, that would make sense. It would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Whoa, what happened?
Yep, the whole place was a mess.
Well, that's what you get. Alright, let's go. Come on, Sharon. Is it Sharon or Charon?
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to remember Charon or what. It's the same name as the doorkeep, the bellhop in John Wick.
Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna feel bad. I'm gonna need to look that up later.
And
oh, well, his name is Joe now, so it's fine.
Alright, so Breloom only had Absorb, so thankfully he didn't have a fighting type move to use against my my ice type. But I don't remember if Psychic resists fighting, but I do know fighting's weak to Psychic, so I'm good with just the Powdered Snow. It's definitely super effective. Get that Vine Whip.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
You know what's gonna be great too, Kelsis, if you get Grass Knot, because then the heavier the Pokemon is, the more damage it does.
Oh, especially against Wailord. That'll be real good.
Yeah, beefy boy.
Yes. Beefy boy.
It's a thick boy.
He's a boy. He did that, but nothing happened. Well, I'm sorry.
Right? Like,
Sucks for you.
don't know what to tell you, buddy. All right, so I'm out of
now we're
my
good.
battle. You're finishing up yours. That's good.
Dang. Okay, so I'm level 8 now.
Yeah, you're what?
Level 9.
How are you? What? That is insane.
I don't know. Oh, I thought I was about to hit level 10. I was getting really excited.
Yeah, and I do know Black and White are infamous for having the experience caps with regard to like it sucks to grind. Like you can only get to a certain level, and it takes like
Yeah.
forever. Like the higher the level you are, the less experience you get from the next Pokemon. So yeah,
There's nothing else in this room, right?
nope. We can just head on straight down. You know, your mom's gonna be like, "What was going on?" And all is good. We're just gonna try to figure out how to talk to the professor.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, something that was actually in the old recording that I want to bring back up. This game came out in 2011 when I was working on my, finishing up college. But I remember actually playing the game during grad school. So of course, I was during my break times and my pastimes just kind of, catching up on games and just, I didn't want to be completely out of Pokemon, but I also hadn't played them in so long. So of course, I played it occasionally, and it just hit us when we were, booting up the game, that this game's almost 10 years old.
Oh, gosh. It really does make me feel old. Like, it's crazy.
Right.
But yeah, something that I was talking to... Well, I was talking to you, actually. But when we were previously talking about it, it's like stuff that you look at that makes you feel ridiculously old. And for me, it's really any sort of gaming consoles. Because I grew up with a Nintendo 64 and a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advanced Color. And they looked like this controller does. And I look at that and think of, oh my gosh, I'm so old because this is what games used to be like, where it was super blocky, or like Banjo and Kazooie, where everything is like not real words,
Right.
to the super high definition stuff that's amazing.
And you have these professional voice actors now, and just you even get famous people to voice, different characters. Like you have Mark Hamill voicing the Joker.
Oh, that was amazing.
Why can't I remember his name? One of the voice actors for Batman. He did the animated series. Why can't I remember his name?
Oh, I can't remember his name. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's just cool how you can get this kind of talent for just a game, and in a way it adds to that experience. All right, so I'm gonna name Jinx. I'm gonna have to pull up my phone. I'm gonna look up my first person that I'm gonna nickname this after. But yeah, no, if you guys wanna, have the chance to have a Pokemon nicknamed after you, just make sure you follow us, leave a comment on this video. We're gonna do some bulk recording occasionally, so we might not be able to, but we'll try to incorporate as many people as we can.
And most bulk recording typically happens at the beginning of that upcoming week. So we could still get to it at some point. If you message us on Tuesday, we'll try to do things for Thursday or the next Tuesday.
Right.
We're pretty good about that. We keep on top of it.
All right.
Actually, who do you have for Jinx?
So for Jinx, I have Abby as the first person. So Abby, thank you so much for following us and supporting us. We appreciate it. Who do you have?
So for me, that's actually ironic, is that your Jinx is female and my superior is male. And so your Jinx's name is Abby and my superior's name is going to be Chase.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chase.
So, yeah, Chase. Well, I won't give the full name, so I'll just say thank you so much, Chase.
Right.
Let's be... Well,
Chase what matters.
Chase, what matters? That is not what I wanted to do. Excuse me. What the? I am a purist in the sense that I always use the analog stick here and not these up here, but I might need to get used to just using the directional buttons because I am having a lot of faux pas using the analog stick. So there's that. Yes, I'm okay with Chase. All right, Chase. We're going on a fun adventure.
Right. Here we go. Yeah, for me, the thing that really kind of hits me in terms of reminding me how old I am is actually, it's actually this doll that I had when I was growing up. It was just this little white polar bear, and I used to call it Mama Bear. I actually still have that doll. I don't sleep with it still, but you know, it's just the fact that this bear is still holding up. I'm just like, this thing is almost 30 years old, and I'm not that far in my 30s, but I'd say I'm about, I'm probably about almost halfway into my 30s. Wow, let's try that. Into my 30th year.
30th year. I was like, wait a second. I was just at your 30th birthday party, so excuse you.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, my birthday is in March, and I actually joke around with my students that it is special right triangle. My birthday is that. So if you're one of my students, make sure you leave a like right now if you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you'll find out later. But yeah, just, I love that, for my birthday, we were able to, have all of our friends over and I rented out this place called the Arena. And so we had, archery tag, laser tag, we had the indoor sports, we had the board games, the tabletop games, the video games, and we even got people line dancing for a bit. So it was a nice, bit of something for everyone. Because, I had so many different cliques of people, like so many different cliques of friends that, it can get intimidating when you're especially around people you don't know.
Oh, absolutely. It was very comforting knowing that all of your cliques were welcoming of one another.
Yeah.
So that was the thing that was nice about it, is that doesn't happen very often.
Right. And especially, like, for me, growing up, I had a lot more friends based in San Diego. But, of course, now, right, like, I haven't lived in San Diego for so long, I only have a small handful of friends that I still keep in contact with. But, of course, my family's still down there, so my mom always made this joke growing up saying, if you never brought a friend home, like, I was worried about you. Like, I always had friends over at my house, and then eventually everyone met each other and just became friends that way.
No, it makes sense. Yeah, I had experiences in high school where, so I was in choir, in an after-school theater program, plus I had friends outside of both of those that I had known for years and years. And in some ways they coincided, but in most they did not. So it was interesting when another friend of mine who I knew through the theater company tried to have all of her friends and all of her cliques in one house for one party, and just nobody got along.
Oh my goodness.
It was just very cliquey, everybody was all over the place, and I was like, okay, this is fun. But not everybody meshes well, and not everybody is very welcoming. It just all kind of depends. And there's nothing wrong with that. People become very accustomed to what they know and what they like, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it was very interesting observing that, where I was like, I'm friends with a lot of these people, but a lot of these people don't get along with each other.
Right?
It's very weird seeing that.
I mean, even now, like, within, some of my other friend groups, I'm that person. I like to call myself the butterfly. I go from group to group, and, it's kind of, like, and I think, again, because you have those cliques and you have those people you're comfortable with, it's always kind of hard opening out. But yeah, no, I love all my friends dearly, and I always wish them the best, and I'm always there for them whenever I can help. So FYI, our Nuzlocke officially starts now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the grass first, and we'll see what my encounter is. Okay, so we got a Cricketot. I'm not familiar enough with this, so Kels, go ahead and go into the grass and get your encounter.
And it's a male. I see yours
Yes,
is.
so Kels has to get a... Ooh! How are you getting this lucky?
Trico.
Oh, and it's female!
Oh, it's a female!
Okay, so
Yes!
so here's the thing. It's a grass type as well, so we can't have this on the team, but I'm not mad about having Trico as a backup pair.
Yeah, I'm not mad about that.
The only problem is you're overpowered. Do you have a weak move that you can use?
Well, let me look. I have Wrap.
So, I mean, go for Wrap and then, you know, see if you can try to catch it with the Pokeball as close to red as you can.
Yeah. I mean, it's a level 2 and I'm a level 10. I should be at least okay.
Right, well, if we kill it, then, you know... Oh, wow. Okay, you gotta throw a ball next turn, then. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna go too crazy. I already put my Pokemon to sleep. I have Lovely Kiss. Yeah, let's throw a ball, see what happens.
Use it. Alright, come on, Trico. Let's be friends.
That's gonna be a meme on itself. Let's be friends. Oh, this Kricketot has Shed Skin. Okay, so maybe... Okay, I'm gonna try one more. Hopefully, I either get a flinch or I don't get a crit. Okay, mine's in red. Alright. How many Pokeballs do we have?
Because I did 5.
Okay.
So luckily the Wrap is still hurting Trico. So his HP went down again, so I'm trying another Pokeball. And nope, didn't even shoot.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I mean, do you want to try for this one, or do you want to maybe give up and go for the next encounter?
I mean, I could probably... Yeah. Because I mean, So you already caught
I caught it.
Kricketot,
Now here's
though.
the thing: if you don't catch Trico, I just can't use this Mon, so I'll put it in the last box in the PC.
Okay. Well, let me try. I'm gonna try one more ball.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see. Fingers crossed.
And if I... Oh, I thought it jumped out that fast. I was gonna be like, are you kidding me?
Yes!
3 shakes!
We got it!
Alright.
We got it. Okay.
Trico is absolutely a good one to have on call.
Yes. Now, I gotta figure out who's gonna get the next nickname for this one, Kricketot. Let's take a look.
For Trico.
I'm gonna name this after my homeboy. Let's go with Logan. I'm gonna name this one Logan. Now, we're gonna do a little naming convention to kind of help us keep track of the routes. So we are on Route 1, so I'm gonna put a 1 in front, and then
that's
put
right.
the name.
Yep. Okay, so 1. And for me, one of my next ones is Andrew.
Okay.
So I am going to put good old Andrew here. And mind you, I have like 3 Andrews, so eventually if they all come up, I'm gonna need to figure out a way to differentiate them. So if you're one of those Andrews, let me know how you want to be differentiated for the next one.
Right. Yeah, ooh, I could have had a Skarmory.
Oh.
Dang, that's Steel and Flying type. Skarmory was actually one of the big ones that was first introduced in Gen 2. I am going to definitely fight it, though, because
Yeah.
I do want some experience points. I'm almost at level 8.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm trying to... It's not letting me encounter anything. There we go. Alright. I don't feel too bad.
Oh, that one would have been
Axio?
good.
I mean, it's evolution is much better, but same thing. It would have had to have been just in the background as a backup.
Is it? I thought it was a dragon type for primary. Is it grass?
I thought it was both. Is it not?
I'm gonna double
Now I have
check
no
now.
idea.
Y'all.
Double check because.
Yeah, let's just take a quick gander here. Yeah, it's a dragon type. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's just a pure dragon.
No. Okay, now I wish that I had it, but it's okay. It's okay. We got Andrew, so it's fine.
Right? We got you, Andrew.
And we're just leveling up right now. Yeah.
Yeah. So because they're in our party, we can't use the Mons at all. So if you can avoid switching. Now, obviously, if another Pokemon comes out and uses Gust, or not Gust, what's the other one? Whirlwind, and brings out the other mon, we can either switch out or just run away entirely. Trico has Sturdy.
I know.
Oh,
isn't that
we
great?
never checked our Pokemon abilities.
Oh, we need to do that.
Yes.
Okay, let me...
So I'm going to check here. Summary. I know how to play this game, I promise.
I know, I need to get back into the field.
Okay, there we go. Stench may cause the target to flinch. And I already have Pound, which is already a good flinch move. Oh, nice.
Alright, Andrew, summary. Mild.
So that's the nature.
He's got a mild nature.
Now, we're not going to act like we know what we're talking about. We don't know what these natures are. But if you hit right, Kels, you should then see the ability up top. Maybe. There you go. Yep, cannot be knocked out in one hit.
Here, right?
Right up there.
Yeah, so it is sturdy.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah.
So let's look at the next mon, because I want to see... Yeah, that's right, mine has shed skin, so that'll be good. What does your superior have?
That's what I'm checking.
Check into cash.
Naughty. Ooh, naughty nature. Okay. Thoroughly cunning, and then hydration. Heals status problems if it is raining.
Nice. All right.
What about your Jinx?
She has stench, so it increases the chances of a flinch happening. Oh, I could have had a Cranidos or Cranidos. I can pronounce these names, right? All
You can say words.
700 whatever. I don't.
Have you fought any of these trainers that are on the...
No, they haven't.
Abra!
Nice. They haven't gone looking for trouble for me. Now, what's kind of
okay.
cool, Kels, is if you had caught the Abra, you could have actually had it on the team, because Jinx is primary ice, so the secondary typing wouldn't have affected that.
Gosh darn.
Right? Gosh darn. I was...
Level 10!
You are leveling up so fast. It makes me wonder if I accidentally put, like, a modifier, but I don't know. You didn't gain that much experience there.
No, I gained 17. Oh, but I'm hitting another.
Dang.
What are you?
Ooh, I've seen that one.
Gothatelli?
That reminds me of my sister's friend from high school. Like, you just go through that emo and punk phase, and that's literally what she looked like. Not gonna throw names out there. Not gonna throw names out there.
No.
I was gonna say, Kels, after this battle, I think we're close on the time. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
We are. No, we absolutely are. I was about to say that. That was my plan.
Nice. Yeah, you're already level 10. I think I'm barely level 9.
Yeah, I think you just hit level 9.
No,
yeah.
I'm not even level 9. I'm still level 8.
That's okay. You'll get there. And we have
one more
plenty
thing.
of time,
Check the
friends.
Pokemon you caught. See if they're holding an item.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because I just got a poison gem from mine, so that's a good held item I can use.
Item. Take.
Guard spec.
Received a guard spec. Okay.
So maybe not something you'll necessarily use in battle, but you could sell it for money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do I have any potions? I don't need them yet. Alright, but anyway, before we get way too into this is probably a good stopping point before we get anywhere. We were able to explain what we're doing for this time around, and I'm sure we'll have a lot of good episodes for it, and I'm really excited for it. How about you,
I
Mindy?
am so excited. I'm still got to work on the layout, so hopefully we'll have something that our editor can use. And I don't want to give too much work to our editor, but give, big credit to Macbeth. She's doing an amazing job. She helped us with the last series and now with this one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Follow us on our Instagram, and of course, hit that bell notification so that you know when the uploads come up. Right now, because of how busy we are, we're going to be uploading every Tuesday, Thursday. And we kind of decided that the game audio would be on mine for the first episode, then Kels's for the next, and we're just going to alternate between the two. Is there anything else you want to add, Kels?
Nothing else besides thank you so much for watching. We're really happy to have all of your faces, your lovely faces here, even if we can't personally see them. We love that we are able to do this and spend time with you guys, as well as spend time with each other for that matter, doing something that we both love. So thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, follow us, and we will see you guys next time.
Take care. Have a good one.
Bye, friends.
Bye.